Mainly he was going through the order one more time, and Altuve was a guy who hit him hard early in the game, and he was coming up, so I was trying to avoid that.
Not even give him an opportunity?
No.
Why Rondón out of the pen, first guy?
I mean, since he's been up, he's pitched the 8th inning, done a pretty good job for the most part. He did a really good job for us first couple games in Minnesota, but obviously not tonight.
Was it some kind of a situation where you wanted to kind of give him, Bruce, a high leverage situation and just kind of see where he was?
Well, he's had plenty of high leverage situations. He's pitched the 8th inning since he came back, which was back in San Diego in, when was that, June?
Well, since Wednesday night.
Wednesday night was a blowout game that has no effect on it. That was him trying to mop up and save some arms. So simple as that. That has nothing to do with when he normally pitches. He was pitching just to cover the bullpen because there was guys who could use the day off.
You had an add-on run at the point when you had the lead and that play by Matuk. At that point in the ball game when he got that extra base and then came home, how big was that at that point in the game to give you guys the extra run?
Oh, it's important. It was actually a really good read by Dave Clark to see where Aoki was throwing the ball and keep Matuk running.
How frustrating is it, though, Brad, when you guys kind of battle and you have things going well and Zim had retired 13 of 15 and then to have Rondón come in and it just kind of blow up in 3 batters?
Well, it's not a lot of fun. There's no question about that. I mean, we're here to try and win. And, you know, Zim had pretty much done his job. He'd gone 7 innings. Like I said, he was coming back around the lineup, though, another time. And Rondón had done a pretty decent job for us in the 8th inning. We go to Rondón. Hopefully he cleans up the 8th, and then we have Wilson in the 9th.
Is that a little more, though, by the book than maybe using your gut, like, hey, things are going well for him, he looks pretty good?
My gut was it was time to get Zimmerman out of the game.
It was your gut?
Yeah.
Did you see something during?
No, I just know he's coming back around the lineup again. The more the hitters see guys, the better chance they have against them. Zim did an outstanding job for 7 innings. His job was done. His night was over.
Just a little more on Zimmerman's night and what you think made him effective throughout the evening.
He used a fastball, curveball, slider. Were the 3 pitches he used the most. He had a couple changes, but it was really his breaking balls that he used the most.
Your thoughts on Keuchel? He had a high pitch count. You got him out of the game earlier. The first 2 innings didn't look like he could really find it in his first game back. Your assessment of what you saw from him and how your hitters have attacked him?
Well, his first game back, he was a little up in the zone at times. He had trouble with his command. Not the typical Keuchel outing. I'm sure he had a bit of a pitch count too, coming off the injury. So we were able to get his pitch count up and get him out.
I know a lot of times JV will kind of say, you know what, I want to stay in, let me face this guy. Did Zimmerman give any indication to you that he felt like he could keep going?
I didn't ask him.
Brad, when you look at Altuve, you talked about him hitting Zim hard all night. He's been hitting everybody hard. What's the game plan to maybe try and get this guy off his game as the series rolls on?
He's a tough one because he makes contact all over his zone, even outside the zone. He's got tremendous power for guys of his size. He's got tremendous power for a guy twice his size. He's kind of what makes them tick. So you hope to keep him off the bases. He can run when he is on the bases. He can steal. So it's a tall task.